All right, Jeff, let me throw a startup junkie scenario at you. All right, this is going to be one that's close to my heart because it's mine. But hopefully this is a scenario that comes up a lot, and let's see where we go with this. Okay, so Ring Knocker's parent, Tribify. We got this product, cool product. A couple of engineers, a couple of VAs. We're out there making a thing and selling it to a batch of early customers, and we've got a problem, right? So the problem is, we'd love to scale. In order to do that, we got to build some stuff, right? We've got to take this kind of science project-y thing that we built and turn it into a more of a streamlined product, right? So that takes money. So the question is, do we go look for capital, or do we bootstrap by acquiring more customers, early customers, and kind of growing it ourselves? And, I don't know what the right answer is. I'd love to hear you talk about how one goes about making that decision.
Yeah, it's good, and it's a question that comes up a lot.
Told you to scratch your own itch time.
Yeah, the advantage of bootstrapping is that you own 100% of your own destiny, right? I mean, and what I would say is, if you feel like you're going to miss a market opportunity by not going fast, by virtue of not taking outside capital so you can go fast, then you take that outside capital. But the other thing I'd say is, once you go down the angel capital, venture capital route, you're on that treadmill. You've just gotten married to business partners that are going to have something to say about how you run the company and what the exit strategy is. Whereas if you have the benefit of time and you're not going to miss a market opportunity, you're almost always better off bootstrapping and setting your own course. The happiest people I know are the ones that exited their businesses that they owned 100% of, the founders, versus people that raised through a Series D that owned single digits and hoped that they were going to get something when an exit or a liquidity event actually came. So it's a judgment call. If you're going to miss a market opportunity and you need to go fast because you can build something that could be $1 billion business, then take outside capital. If you can build a great business without it, and you're not going to miss a market opportunity, then bootstrap. And the best kind of money you'll ever take is customer money. Sometimes people get too wrapped up on the idea that I have to raise this money to do X, Y, and Z. And our response a lot of times is just go sell something. What can you sell today to get customer money and build your business on the back of the customer relationships that you can create? I know that
definitely resonates with me.
Yeah.
It does. And I'll tell you, Jeff, there is another, so you mentioned, being in business with other people, right? Who you might not otherwise choose to be in business with. To me, there's another thing, which is the question of distraction, right? I fear taking our eye off the ball. I fear losing the bubble on development. I fear losing the focus on the customers, because now, we're chasing the money, we're trying to satisfy and all that stuff, right? I'm afraid of that loss of focus. Should I be?
Yes, because as a startup CEO, if you go down the path of raising true outside institutional venture capital, you're going to spend 50% of your time chasing your seed round, your Series A, and everything that comes after that. You're gonna burn up a ton of time on that part of it, because that's kind of part of the equation. Now, the good side of bringing in venture capital is they can be rainmakers. If it's a good cultural fit, if they have subject matter expertise and relationships, they can bring customers. They can bring customers and strategic insights and a whole bunch of other things. But you got to make sure that cultural fit is there, and that these are people that you're going to really enjoy seeing in monthly board meetings, whether things are going well or not.